Is everybody in the groove? Well, stick around. We're just warming up, baby.
Hello. I don't hear anything.
Hello, can you hear me, Melissa?
I
No?
don't hear Jaden.
Hello, you can hear me now though, can't you?
Okay, thank you.
There we go.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone.
Jaden was sick of me and he muted me.
No, never. I hope
So
everyone's doing okay.
I will try to not look at Twitch chat, and Jaden will beam all my communication to the rest of people.
I'll be your eyes and ears. Yeah.
Oh God.
But hello, everyone. Welcome back. It's nice to see you all again, even though I only saw you yesterday. Today, as you can see, I've got Melissa here with us.
Hi.
And because it's August, we thought, well, it would be a shame if we missed out on getting Melissa to draw one of her famous dragons. So I saw that look. They're pretty famous. Everyone loves your dragons. So I dragged her in here, and she's going to do a Smaugust piece for us. It might take, it'll take a couple of sessions, maybe more. So, you can feel free to draw along with us if you like. I've put some resources that Melissa has given us into our Discord. So if you're not in our Discord already, you can put !Discord in the chat, get a link, and join along with us. So it'll be a lot of fun, I think. But if you have any questions along the way about anything at all, this is a pretty chill session. So just ask away. But yeah.
What if it's not Smaugust? What if this dragon is smug, like having this look? Is that how you say it?
The Smaugust. Yeah.
Just people didn't realize it because, at least me, I'm not good at English, so this is Smaugust.
I think I've always found it weird that it's like Smaugust. It's quite a hard thing to say.
Well, like Smaug.
Yeah, like the dragon.
It's much easier to say than creationary, or to type creationary. It's so hard to type.
Yeah, there's some of them where I hear and I'm like, that's a bit of a push.
Okay, to explain. I like drawing dragons because I like drawing animals, and dragons are whatever animal you want it to be to make it up. So I picked some of my references. These are not my pictures. I did found them on the internet. I did not buy them. So, for example, you can make it obviously to look like a lizard. This is just a headshot. This looks really nice value, soft lightning. It's not like direct lightning, but you can see all the details. Okay, this would be a baby dragon for me, and I did draw something similar. To a lot of people this look gross, so okay, we will skip it. I think today I will mostly concentrate on owls, because they have so nice poses and chunky legs, so we can make smaller chunky wyvern. For example, I even saved sometimes a dog, because this is nice form to put on a dragon. We would add a bit bigger snout, but then you can build on that. Okay, sorry. Also, I included in your references some shapes. This is so nice, so perfect for the reference. It's just shame that I cannot get something to put this to fit. So this is the main point, because it's not main point, it's just a tail. But it will be perfect. I started sketching this one. I also love the mouth of the lizards and possums. Possums has great scream. So I included some of that. Armadillo is perfect to see how you can wrap the scales around the body, because the scales are tricky to apply to form, no matter how much you practice. Sometimes you look, oh, these don't follow this curve of the body. And then on the, sorry, I don't know, is it crocodile or alligator? Let's say that's alligator.
Yeah.
They have different kind of scales and pattern on their skin. Also interesting. You don't have to always include everything. You add just a few details where it's seen and where it's missing some details. And if it look good, don't overdo it. Look at this mouth. This is perfect.
So good.
It almost look vulgar how much flesh it shows, or maybe it looks a bit dead. But I would like to use it someday. Maybe you can imagine, okay, maybe fire coming from here, even though these are muscles. Maybe that's the slit for the fire or something. And then you can add really twisted, what's called the viper tongue. With
Oh, yeah, it's like a forked tongue.
fork tongue.
Yeah.
This one is perfect because it's underwater, and then you can practice how colors and shading actually works under the water. So doing study just of this is fine. You can add maybe a few horns, maybe instead of this back add the wings, and there you have a dragon. It's easy as that in my case. But if you want more, I think this is one of the big birds, maybe emu or I forgot where I got this, but this is a casting of exact bird's foot, just to see how scales work and how they attach to the body.
Yeah.
That's nice. One more perfect mouth. Great.
He looks so happy.
You can even make the dragon from a deer. Maybe just add bigger jaw, but if you're not sure how it would look from the front, you can base it on different kinds of animals. Yeah, this would be also nice pose, like from below, and then you would just use their torso and legs and add the dragon head more on this rather than funny face.
I don't
If
know,
you
I
need
feel like,
wings,
I feel like chihuahuas often give off the energy that they think they're dragons.
exactly. Yeah, but they don't look any like it. Pesky little dogs. If you're not sure and you don't want to base it on a bird, you can also use this night translucent wing of the bigger bats. Okay, I cannot help it. Look how many months I have.
I was just going to say thank you, Toby, for the raid of 3 viewers. Thank you so much. Welcome everybody. Yeah, we have a raid from Toby. Thank you, everyone. I hope you stay and enjoy. We're going to be drawing a dragon today, so it's going to be a fun one.
Some kind of it, at
Some
least.
kind of dragon.
People like to fight me are the wyvern dragons. Dragons or whatever you decide, even if they don't have wings, even if they like warm without any limbs, or with 2 wings, 2 legs, or with many legs, no wings. Everything's dragon if you want to. This is nice pose, a nice S curve, and then you would just add few stuff. It doesn't need to be anything revolutionary. I will sketch 2 or 3 sketches, and then we can pick one to go with.
Yeah.
Just to warm up. I start from this one and get it smaller. Oh yeah, I didn't explain birds. So like I like falconry, how they look on this nice leather glove. Everything is chunky, and then just that feeling of having pet bird. I have pet birds, but they don't want to stay on my arm as they are not trained to be like falcons, and falcons are more tempered birds than what I have.
What is it you have again?
I have currently we have a rook. He got a broken wing, so we are trying to heal that.
Oh.
The bird, it let us pet it on the head a bit when we gave it food. It's really shy, but I never panicking. And we're trying to get it used to us as long as it can heal the wing. It was a nightmare to wrap it, so it stayed like this.
Yeah.
We have to get special wraps.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's start from this one. If anyone have any question, even stupid ones, I will be bored, so ask away.
We actually had a question almost straight out the gate that was, how did you find your art style for these creatures? That was from Ibori, which is...
I don't know, I just draw animals and then I see how other artists draw them and then imitate some of that. Maybe I like how someone adds scales, like Bayard Wu. He do it with brush strokes. Or Jamin Kim, I think that's the name. I have his painting. Maybe you cannot see it.
No, it's a bit out of frame.
Here.
Yeah.
I won't move the camera. It's pain posting it there. I I did send it last evening in the chat. Maybe you can find it if you scroll long enough. We were talking about something similar, and I did post in a chat.
Was it in the voice channel? I can take a look.
His voice channel, there was a Raven and Meet Me there, and we were all sending artists that we like.
Okay. Cool. So you say you kind of got your style as like an amalgamation. You kind of looked at what other people did and pieced together.
Yeah, and
all sorts
what
of
I
stuff.
like, how specific parts, how other people do. Maybe
Yeah.
legs, maybe claws.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. I think finding a style is always quite difficult, but like from what I've heard, it kind of comes more naturally. You know.
It is natural. It is how many hours you put in, what you practice, is what you draw. That's your style. When they ask you, can you do in this person's styles, that's more like referencing their artwork, but it's not what's come natural to you.
Yeah.
So when people say I know this style and this style, I'm hard to believe it all the time until I see it. Can they really do so different stuff depending what is asked?
Yeah.
I need to see it.
Oh, I found the link, by the way. It's Jamin Kim.
Yeah, you can post him or you can post Bearsville.
Yeah, there you go. So I put it in chat if anyone wants to see some real nice dragons on there. Actually.
You can do wingies however you want until they look interesting and kind of natural. You will have this shoulder blade here, and then you would have elbow somewhere here, and then it would go for the wrist. It's out of screen, and then out of finger you would make those membranes holders.
Yeah, I don't know what they're called actually. But
fingers they are,
fingers,
but
yeah,
they're so stretched. If you look at here, these are little guys' fingers, and this would be the thumb. And the chickens and the birds, they lost all their fingers, most of them. So they usually have a thumb. It's mostly like I had the ducks. They have really kind of dangerous needle here.
Yeah.
And maybe they got this one finger. This one, 3 of them, they're lost.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. I never noticed that.
Yes, Christina, stupid questions only welcome.
Yeah. Bruno has asked. He said, let me find it. There it is. He said, Khaleesi's dragons, so any of Khaleesi's dragons from Game of Thrones, versus Smaug, who would win?
Well, Smaug is much older and much smarter.
He is, yeah. I feel like he's probably like bigger too.
I don't know. Did they do fair representation in a movie?
Christina says that Smaug has the sass, which is true.
It is true. He would tell something to Daenerys and she would lost it.
Yeah. Yeah. I'd safely put my money on Smaug.
He would take your money gladly. All of it.
Let's see, what other questions have we got? What type of dragon? As in, what type of dragon are we doing today? We're still figuring it out.
It's probably gonna be some of the smaller ones because I can make them chunkier. I can put a lot of details, but they're bigger details. Like really big dragons, all the scales, all the details are small, and it's more about overall shape, which is really lengthy. And I like to have more work on character. I will explain it. I don't like limbs that go far away, so you have small character. I don't like painting just in pixels. Small visible pixel, what I mean. Here would be a head. I don't care about head right now. I want to just start on the second one, so I will just put whatever here.
Nice.
Maybe a bit bigger.
Iboria said, do you spend a lot of time on animal anatomy, or will drawing a lot from references build that same knowledge?
The second one.
Hmm.
I tried doing all that. Let's do it correctly from like medical point of view. It gets boring and I don't learn much. And I tried to remake it, but proportions gets off. It didn't give much result for me. So I do more from a reference. And now when I'm doing illustration, you don't have to be accurate. It needs to be dynamic. It needs to have nice form and nice lighting, so you can hide a lot of stuff in there.
Yeah.
Without being accurate. Sometimes you need to stretch the whole animal to have a nicer looking illustration.
Do you find as well that it also depends on if you're doing like a stylized piece, because you can kind of get away with a bit more
Well, yeah,
stylized
but
piece
you
than-
also can make like I did for the horses, for the unicorn.
Yeah.
You just find the reference of the horse that's all curled up, or maybe you're looking like in like 3/4, and you can also hide a lot of there.
Yeah.
But yeah, mostly reference. Now, when you want to add a lot of muscles on here, that's the problem, where you need to find better thing, like maybe even human armpit.
Yeah,
armpit.
armpit. Yeah.
But you can also add a bunch of scales over it and add some shine later, like here. Now it looks like grasshopper leg. I don't like those. And other wing would be somewhere here. But we don't need other wing now, per se. So it would look something like this for this one. I will just leave this. Oh, this from before. Just to do warm up on a few of these.
I suppose when you are trying to fit a wing onto a body of like a lizard, it can be quite difficult to find the space.
Yeah, you need to add extra on the back, extra muscles and extra shoulder blade. Like they already have one shoulder blade for the front leg if they already have 4 legs. And then you need to squeeze one more up.
Unless you do like a Chinese dragon, at which point they don't have any wings or anything. Just a big
Just noodle.
Yeah, just a big noodle.
Somebody has a question.
Yeah, there's Rob M. Blind who's asked Wyvern versus dragon. Which one do you prefer to do?
Well, I did a lot of wyverns, but that's because I had understanding with one writer that would be make a book, and one of his requests was that it all would be wyverns, so they are biologically correct. Like you could probably find dinosaurs that look like that.
Yeah.
Minus the magic abilities, which I didn't put anyway. So we did it with 4 limbs, like evolution says. But I like both. I really do. It's a bit less work when you do wyverns.
Yeah.
So depending how lazy you are on the day.
I find that wyverns tend to look a lot more intimidating. I think because because very often they're pictured a lot more like low to the ground, as if they're like hunting. Whereas a proper dragon with 4 legs normally stands up a lot more regal.
Oh. Yeah, crocodiles are nice reference, but they are mostly lying. So whenever I see a video or image of crocodile running full speed, I'm like, yes, save this. This will be useful. But those are rare.
Yeah, as Nuzokara said, it's like wyverns are a lot more serpent-like. Whereas dragons are a lot more like, I don't know, horses.
Or cats.
Or cats.
As a cat.
I wouldn't want a dragon with the temperament of a cat, though.
Well, you cannot choose. Because the birds, if they are anything like birds can have temperament worse than cats. Trust me. Our sparrow was so evil. She wanted to poke your eye,
I was going to say,
steal
she
your
kept trying to eat
food,
you.
scream on you. She would do anything possible to annoy you. And she would be like, "I'm cute."
Yeah, birds and cats are more alike than you would think.
Some of it. Other birds, again, are can behave.
Hmm.
Like falcons, I think.
Yeah.
But even in the species, they all have temperament.
Hmm.
I'm trying to see how I can make this work.
It's a very sassy owl.
It is. Okay, I will first just sketch the owl, how it is, to get where what is standing, and then I will try to make it more dragon-like.
Hey, at least you've already got the wings in there.
Yeah, this picture is so interesting because it got the posture, nice posture.
Yeah.
Chest in front, wings half down. It's ready to attack.
Mm.
And we can just block out where our head and neck gonna be. For the people who are new, we are drawing dragon, I promise.
Yeah.
See, this is dragon now.
Just give something some cat ears and it looks like a dragon.
Just a second to see how we're gonna do this. Now, drawing dragons from a front is tricky business because it's hard to make it look proper.
Yeah. I suppose you've got to try and get that depth of the snout instead of making
it's not
it kind
symmetrical, that's the problem.
Yeah.
It should be.
We've got another question if you're not thinking too hard. So FFS Angel has said it's their first time here, so welcome.
Hello.
And they've bought all of your tutorials that you've done before, Melissa, so that's very nice.
I say that's why I'm rich.
Yeah. Yeah.
I did try to post one for free and one for $4, but it wouldn't let me, so.
Oh.
But thank you.
But yeah, they've said they often get feedback that they need to put more hours in the piece into their pieces after they've already called it done.
Okay.
And they asked us what's your opinion on that sort of thing. I guess
I would need to see the work, but if everyone says that, then probably that's the thing.
Yeah.
Meaning probably more polish to the piece. The polish can take anywhere from 20 hours to 50 hours, depending how big the piece, how complex it is, and the purpose of the piece.
Yeah.
Like I won't say specifically what, but I did watch the same piece for 3 weeks, like working weeks, and I did just a part of it, so there were more people working on it. So yeah, you can get bored of the same piece, but you need to finish it at some point.
Yeah.
If you want to work in this field, one of the most qualities employers are looking is, can you finish your piece? Are you finishing your stuff? Because nobody is giving work to people who are doing half job.
Yeah. And I suppose it's not. I suppose if someone's asking you to spend more time on it, you should really think about where they're asking you to spend that time. You know. Are they asking you to spend it more on the render, or is there something more fundamentally wrong with the piece? Right, Melissa?
Yeah, sorry, I was thinking. Yesterday we had our critiques, so watch out for those, where we
Yeah.
can actually look at your piece and tell you more about it.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, give us if you give us a follow on Twitch and join the Discord, I put notifications out every time we do art critiques. So feel free to submit something to that, and we can try and help you out next time they come around.
I don't like when I put them middle of the eyes, what's called
Pupils.
pupils too early. If you ask me, I would just leave it blank because I like it like that.
You could do a dragon with white eyes or black eyes.
Yeah. Like in character creation. Okay, now you're blind.
Yeah.
You look beautiful.
No, I can't remember the first game that let me do that, but ever since then, every time I get an option to have like a white eye on a character, I'm like, yes, character development.
And then you can write the 2 pages of how they lost eye and they had the trauma, and then you can bore all the people at party with that.
Yeah, I promise my character isn't a generic hero, okay? He has a really dark, tragic backstory, like nothing you've ever heard before.
And it's just white eye.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make something of this.
Yeah.
It's a bit chunky. Okay, let's put it on this. I'm turning away too much, but just because I'm bothered by asymmetry. This would be all mouth.
Oh, it's just gonna have an open mouth.
Yeah. And then we can add some teeth. If you pick this one, I would need to make proper lines for this. Because I'm moving too much. This look like shark teeth. I like shark teeth.
I think when I was a kid, I went on holiday to Spain and got like a shark tooth necklace, like every other child in like the early 2000s.
All shark teeth?
No, it was just one shark tooth, like on the end of the necklace.
Okay. Yeah, I always go close to here, so there are no many sharks. When there is, it's the big news. The kid got eaten by a shark like this year. I'm like, oh god, we are going close to there. But I think they probably were feeding fish with chum. And sharks came close. It probably was that case because somebody was complaining, oh, I was in Egypt and the fish were around us. I'm like, why would fish be around you? Well, we were feeding them chum. Ah, I see.
Ah, well, there we go. Yeah.
No, thank you.
We get sharks sometimes on the coast where I live. Not very often, but I'm always surprised when they show up.
Did you found some teeth on the?
No, but you'll get people who spot them and they'll take a photo and you can see like the shark fin.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
So here would be opposite elbow, like an opposite knee on the leg. Here would be another one.
Yeah.
That's for rendering. That's for future me. Then this would be where we have attachment of the wing. Our will not have a wing, so we will show some scales, maybe some muscles here. But now we need to add like a finger. I'm taking a bit more time. But I want to go slowly because I will just trash it and hate it after.
Yeah, take as much time as you need.
Maybe that second finger.
FF Flay, Baldur's Gate 3 knew what it was doing when it included a heterochromia option. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Final Fantasy 14 did that too, and every character I had had different colored eyes.
Every time somebody submits me their OC for the commission, they're like, this is really important. They have different eyes. I'm like, okay, that's like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
But it's really okay. And everyone has that.
Yeah.
And everyone has a scar on the face.
Yeah, and it has
They
to to cut through one of the eyes. You know, it has to like go down an eyebrow onto the cheek.
I'm like, okay. That's the biggest concern.
What Floyer said. Have you ever had the urge to draw the most huge, grand, gigantistic giga dragon the world has ever seen?
Yes, but then I'm like, no.
No, small.
I draw a sketch and then I would be just putting like trees like here, and then it's on a cliff. And like, oh, this is the biggest dragon ever. It's gonna look so great. And then I, for some reason, lose the will to finish it. I don't know why. I still have to. I saw them. I don't. They killed me once. I'm not going back anytime soon. In the Tears of the Kingdom, those things with 3 heads.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, how about no?
I went to.
I want to live.
I went to kill one of those things because I needed the loot to like level up my armor, and
I see.
And it didn't even drop what I needed. So I was like, you know what? No, I'm done.
Rude.
Yeah, I'm gonna let these things live in peace.
No, I first need something to protect me from the lightning, and then maybe I go there.
Yeah. You need like the rubber suit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Killing lizard folk for it.
Ibori asked do you only draw digitally, or do you also draw/paint with pencils or watercolors?
No, if I do some pencils, it's like 1 in 2 months. I did the other day when Alexandra was doing his.
Yeah.
And then I didn't post it. in the study channel, I didn't post it, but no. I did it.
I was gonna say, I don't think I've ever seen any of your work on paper.
It is because I hide it really well. I did it a lot before. I lost some of my notebooks from when I was younger, going at school. It would be interesting to see those, but I don't have them. I don't know where they are. My fear is that I will make it ugly compared to other ones, and then it would bother me. My perfectionist side will bother it so much. Then I'm like, okay, let's rip this page. Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna even start on the next one because it's gonna ruin the previous one. That's my stupid mentality. And on digital, it's much easier to get rid of something you don't like.
Yeah.
Don't do that, but you asked.
Yeah. Under Ravenwood asked, what's the weirdest object or animal you've based a dragon on?
I don't know what's weird to some people, because I showed you what I like. And I find them normal. For example, yesterday, I cannot search it now, I saw a video of mother leopard.
Leopard.
Yeah. A leopard with the cubs, and it was from a bow, and she was like, okay, wait. She was like this, and this
Mhm.
would be her head, and she's sleeping, and cubs were playing here. I'm like, this is so great and nice composition. It would be great to make like a dragon from this, and this already makes it a perfect framing. And it would be nice. I can play on symmetry here, and point of interest would be them. But then you notice the bigger object, like a mother.
Yeah.
For example, that I see a lot of stuff. I have a photo of our male cat. He was cold and he's sleeping in old jacket that we put outside for them. But it's so nice how jacket covered him like a little cave, and I took a photo of that. Oh, this would be a great reference. Then when we were at the museum of the boats, I took a bunch of photos of our boats because there were really nice cat shadow on inside. Oh, I could definitely put a dragon in that, and the boat would be perfect reference because it's my reference. And I can use it for perspective too, so it would be great.
Yeah, you just get ideas from everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd love
So
to
I
see
don't know
that.
what would be the weirdest one.
I'm not sure, but I'd love to see that. I'd love to see that leopard. That leopard one.
I added it to like 50-70 gigabytes of references I already have. It's not all for dragons, it's many others.
Yeah.
But let's say many gigabytes are just for dragons. So if it's time for that one, yeah, I will make it. I don't like how feetsies look here. So maybe more like this. Can I check my Discord just for a second? I hope nothing is messed up.
No, we're all good.
I have some messages, but I hope they can wait. I hope everything is fine with the stream.
Yeah, everything's going okay on my end, and I haven't had any messages telling us to stop. So.
Okay.
Hey, and Damely, how's it going? Under Raven, boat dragons, let's go. Yeah.
Should I make the third one, or should we pick one and not pick one? It's not that I have something to pick. I did this, but maybe this. I don't like the head. I can make another oval, okay?
Yeah.
Let's do one more.
Let's do one more.
Today we are stuck with ovals because I like the reference.
Oh, that's a nice reference.
It is. Let's see how I can apply it. So we make big circle-y thing first, and then we can add the horns on it. Okay, I will stop talking.
No, you keep talking. I was finding it really interesting. It's like your thought process.
Yeah, but it doesn't work. I cannot do both things.
When you do just the horns, it makes him look like he's going to be a little devil or something.
This cat.
Oh yeah, or a cat, yeah.
There are so many manipulations of cat head on oval.
Hmm. And then you draw the rest of the dragon. Yeah.
I did draw something similar, so I'm looking at that. It's a bit cheating on my side. But I have to, so we make in time so Jaden can do his private stuff. I don't know. I guess Jaden has important stuff than us.
Ah, well, you know.
How dare he?
No, of course not. My life revolves around these streams. It's fine.
Of course.
No, I have
That's
some. I have some family visiting this week and next week.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Are you gonna cook for them?
Oh no, they don't want that. No one wants that.
But it would be perfect now they see that you can make good stuff for yourself.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm a great cook. I cook all the time. I'm a terrible cook.
Just give your best. It's gonna be okay.
Yeah. I know that next Thursday I'm going to like an all-you-can-eat world buffet, and I am well excited for that.
I never was at one.
Oh, it's so good. There's one in the city near me. Yeah, Christina, Cosmos. Yeah, it's like
I think
wild
there's-
food, but
I think there is reason there is not one in Serbia, because we already have similar stuff where we pay and we eat even everything, and the food is good.
yeah, that place is dangerous. It really is. I mean, I hang around like all of like the Asian cuisine, but they've got like a teppanyaki grill and they cook a bunch of stuff like right in front of you. It's
Oh.
good.
Do they have like Korean barbecue where it's on the table?
Oh no, they don't. At least not. Well, they didn't last time I went, but
Hmm.
who knows? Maybe they do now. Like some of their food is like, some of their food isn't fantastic, but their Asian food is normally 10 out of 10. I don't think they do. Yeah.
Okay, how are we gonna do wings? This
I
one
see.
gonna have strong wings.
Hmm.
And you can hide it a lot with this kind of cropping. We're gonna have something like a neck to show foreshortening here. I don't like this. I'm just making layers just in case I want to delete something, and it's much easier when you have one separate layer than to delete every
Yeah.
time. That's why I like digital.
That's smart.
While in traditional one, I hated redrawing something, so I pick scalpel and cut out the part I like and do it on the second page, and I just fluster that part. Okay, now we're good.
You
It
cheated.
was ugly for the sketchbook, but it was good to transfer to PC. Good enough.
Cheater. Unbelievable.
It's just lasso tool, but in traditional.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, Christina says the UK doesn't do much Korean barbecue, sadly. Yeah, I've never had it, but I'd really like to. I think I'd have to go to London or something for that though.
Hey, then will you go to Korean barbecue with me?
When you come to visit,
You promise?
maybe.
So I have
maybe...
it publicly recorded.
Oh no! Oh man, whoops! The
You're
video's
gonna be sick
corrupted.
that day. Oh no.
Maybe we can go out with some people to a Korean barbecue. We'll see.
I found very zoo. You have 2 zoos. Like 4 airports, 2 zoos. I'm like, too many choices.
What, in London?
Yes. And
never-
around London.
I've never been to London Zoo.
Well, I'm going to.
I always thought it was strange to put a zoo in the middle of like a big city, you know?
No, it's great. You can easily visit them.
You know, and the animals must
like
get
this
well
life.
confused.
That is true.
FF Leia asked, do you have any advice for creating an interesting silhouette without making it overcomplicated?
Yeah, like this. This won't be complicated at all. It's
Hmm.
mostly for shortening. You'll see where we put the tail, but look, whole body is hidden. The neck almost hidden.
Hmm.
We can put big membrane here and one here. Maybe we can see it a bit from this side too. Okay, I think I need to merge stuff. Like this.
Nice. So you mentioned that a lot of this piece is foreshortening. Could you
Yes.
explain what foreshortening actually is?
What
That-
do you see? I don't see.
Yeah, I can see your hand.
Okay, this would be foreshortening. This would be perspective. And my whole arm, it's really tricky to make it in illustration properly.
Hmm.
So this part is foreshortening.
Yeah.
You need to make circles, but looking at you. I don't know how to speak English either.
No, I think that makes sense. That makes sense.
So many people draw illustration and they put hand like this, and illustration looks flat, not dynamic, not in perspective. So what you do, you practice foreshortening like this,
Yeah.
and then you put character, and illustration is much more dynamic.
Mhm.
When I saw that, I'm missing this. I need to practice a lot of this.
Yeah. Thank you for the question, Floya. She asked.
This was Floyd.
She asked. Well, no. That was from me. The foreshortening one was just out of my curiosity. But Floya asked a question of, Jaden, what animal do you think you could take in a fight? I already know how strong Melissa is.
How strong I am, I don't know.
I feel like I could probably take. I could probably take a small dog. You know. You'd probably take a small dog about. Don't know.
No,
But-
you would be
but this big.
befriend small dog.
I would.
When I told you need to tell them to sit, you were like, no, I'm back sitting.
Yeah, I could take a frog. I could definitely take
What?
a frog.
Oh, you didn't see a frog how they fight. I had a frog. Like you would put your finger, they're gonna try eat it. They don't care. They don't care if they choke. They're putting in mouth anything that can fit.
Dude, when I was a kid, I remember my sister we were walking down the street home from school, and my sister accidentally stepped on a frog, and I'm not even kidding, it popped. It was gross.
Oh,
It was so gross.
frog.
What about a dragon? Probably not. I mean, once again, it depends how big is the dragon. If we're talking
said-
like Smaug, then probably not.
You said you like that dinosaur with wings. That would be it.
Yeah, the I always forget how to say it. Like
Is it Velociraptor? No.
No, it's a Quetzalcoatlus or something. It's like the biggest
I don't
flying
know.
dinosaur. It's huge.
Okay, take that one.
Yeah, it's like the size of a giraffe, but with wings.
And it was flying.
Yeah, it's like a
Giraffe
giraffe
was
with
flying.
wings. Yeah.
I'm not fan of their anatomy and how they walk. They look like walking carcasses. And there I said it.
You leave giraffes alone. Giraffes are very cute.
I would leave it alone. If that thing broke wing, I'm like, okay, you can do it yourself.
Christina says, I'll regret saying I could fight a dog if I ever meet Pingu. Yeah, probably. The tales that I've heard of your dog, Christina, I don't think I could take him in a fight. I'd be too scared.
Why it looks so cartoonish? Because the eye is too big.
It looks very serious though. You know, he's found what he's looking for.
The legs would need to be different a bit. You can always do like lizard legs, which are more like finger separated, or you can do the dog legs, like paws.
Yeah.
And when doing paws, you just do this. Two middle nails touching each other, and then two like this. Something like this.
Yeah.
If you want no separation. Then you put one here and two here. But you need to cut its fingers, gonna scratch your furniture.
Oh yeah, for all those house dragons that we have. Yeah. The next contest theme, Jaden versus a frog, epic fight scene. Yeah. Christina, get that down, okay? Next competition, me fighting a frog. Quetzalcoatlus looks like bad character design. It's very out of proportion. It really is, but I think that's why I love it so much. It's kind of that stage of evolution where it has no idea what's going on, and it just kind of it's just trying stuff out. Query ruler. What tablet are you using, Melissa?
DOS Intus L. Vacuum Intus L.
Okay.
It's no screen. I don't know. Can I? I better don't. I will.
Yeah, I was good. What were you gonna do?
I just lift it. It's easier.
Oh.
But it's simple. No screen pen tablet.
Okay.
The thing is, I like those felt nibs. Wait, I don't see. And they eat so fast, but also I need to change every few months the surface of this vacuum.
Yeah.
Vacuum, not vacuum.
Vacuum.
What's English?
Difficult is what it is.
I will try to see. So I just copy everything and then have it just in case I want to go back.
Mm-hmm.
I want to have better shape for eyes. So they say for predator birds, the eyes are up front. So we would have this empty space here a bit. And then we can play a bit. How many hours it is? Okay, it's almost hour. I'm fine.
Yeah, it's okay.
I'm having fun because I'm doing this relaxed. Because Jaden said we can continue on the other stream.
Yeah. It's nice. This is the way it should be, Melissa. You should be relaxed.
If I now remember what else I have to do after we are done.
Yeah, forget about it. Forget about it.
Sure. Okay, let's try liquefy to see if I can move some stuff without redrawing it.
Do you use liquefy a lot?
Not a lot, but fixing some stuff that are already okay. And you can also stretch some stuff if you need more dynamic.
Yeah.
It's much easier than redrawing it and deciding that you don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
I think I will delete its stumps or maybe redraw it later.
Yeah, we can see what one we pick, and then then those changes can be made. Oh, I actually have a new like voting system that I want to try out. So this is a good opportunity.
Do you have polls?
Yeah, kind of. I want to try out this thing. It's called Click Map. So people click on the screen, and it'll tell me like where they click. So you can be like, oh, which one do you want? And they click on which one they want. It's all very exciting. If it works. But if not, we can do a poll.
Here? The head, I'm looking now at what I have. The head could go more on the left side. Or like this, perhaps.
It's funny how much of like just the change in the feet made it look like so much more of a dragon as well, like having the paws there instead of just like the chicken legs.
Those are not chicken legs, look. I mean, okay, let's try different pose just to see. I will have saved this.
Is anyone else in chat taking part in Smaugust at all? Because I know a lot of people tend to really love it.
I was serious like 3 years ago to do the whole thing, but I had also to work full time.
Yeah.
And I was maybe about number 17. I did maybe 17 dragons, and then I had to stop.
Yeah.
It was so hard to keep it up.
Yeah, I think trying to do one a day is difficult. You know, I think that's a lot of dedication and time that you need to put into that. Maybe one a week is more.
Yeah, sketch maybe.
Yeah.
But coloring it and doing the rendering is okay. I don't like this, Jaden. I pull my word back. I don't like either, but I can fix it later. Keep lying to myself. Let's see if I have. I did have on the other blizzard. This one, but this is from below. This one is on the side. If I put this one, it will be just a bird. Never mind.
You don't have any poor references.
Well, I was hoping I will be doing fine.
Under Raven I didn't have the opportunity to be honest, but as a dragon artist, every day is Smaugust for you. Yeah.
We were speaking last evening, the three of us. It was nice. And then here you would have a membrane, so this would be in shadow more. And this would be shoulder.
Nice.
Sucks to be you, Jaden. I have Skyrim music in my ears. The themes.
I don't know, man. I'm listening to the chill music that we have on the stream, which is quite nice. It's not quite as
you can
epic
listen,
as
but,
some Skyrim music.
But I cannot.
Well, no.
Outrageous. Preposterous. I don't know the words.
Preposterous.
Preposterous, outrageous, unacceptable. All of the words.
Debated. She said it. Yeah, she did. She did say it. Floya was like, she said it. She said, "Sucks to be you."
Let's see if I can make it look faster if I move this. But then it's not like this.
No, Melissa, to make it go faster, you have to give it like anime speed lines.
Ah.
Yeah. And
well,
write,
sorry, mister.
And write like
you will draw,
whoosh.
You will draw next stream then.
Yeah.
Show me that.
Yeah. No, next stream should be Moon Colony artists teach non-artist how to draw.
We wanted to do that with you. We said in the beginning it would be really fun to make artists out of you in a year.
That would be fun, but I would also. It sounds very stressful on my part.
Yeah, but you can get paid more. Just think about it.
Tell you what, I'll think about it, you know, and I will. I'll raise it with management and say
you could be our test subject of Lunar Academy.
We don't need test subjects for Lunar Academy.
Yeah, but just imagine showing you before and after. We will have so many applicants.
No, I think Lunar Academy will speak for itself. It's gonna be, it's a great course. It'll speak for itself.
Okay,
it doesn't need
you're
me
just
on there.
scared now. You're just scared now.
Kickstarter to fund
great.
Jaden's artistic development.
Okay, where we are this? You think these are better changes?
Yeah.
Those are changes by the let's see where we could put tail. Because to fill this, yes.
Yeah.
This one is empty. Maybe. We can go simple with the tail because he's already in flight. Something like that. Or is it too simple? Then you can use wrap. This is the younger son of the Liquify.
Liquify Junior.
Yeah, Liquify. Maybe this would be the, like, you know, when animals have white, and then this would be the side, and this would be the bottom. Okay, let's see what we have. We have this one. I need to. Here. We have this one with this just format. Just a sec. And we have this one. So I guess if I copy 3 of these, group them together, make them smaller.
Oh, let's try the thing. Let's try the thing. I don't know if this is going to work, but, you know, we'll give it a shot. So...
Oh, I forgot to put for this one where he's standing. And this one we're gonna make extra small so people don't be... I shouldn't say that. Okay, we are choosing between these two.
Right, so we're picking 1 or 2. Okay, hold on. Click map. Start click map. Okay, I think this should then work. If you guys click on either the dragon on the left or the dragon on the right, and I should be able to see whereabouts you're clicking. And if we're lucky, oh, oh man,
Why you're in your room with the cat?
Oh, here we go. Oh, 100% on left and right. That is not that is not helpful, guys.
Can you just put the poll?
Yeah, we can just do a poll. I think they need to be like more spread out, maybe. That's okay. That's interesting. At least we know it works. That's fun. Oh no, look, it's like very much on the left. Everyone's on the left. Look. Oh, wow. Okay, there we go. Now we're seeing it.
Okay, left one.
Yeah, definitely. We've got 52% on the left one. Oh, now it's all on the right one. What's it going to be? Come on, guys, you have to pick one.
Does it count how many times it clicks, or just the people?
It counts how many times. So, but I did set it
so
to
someone
only.
is spamming.
Yeah, someone is spamming the right one. You know what? I think if someone's spamming the right one, everyone who wants the left just needs to pick it up. You know, just work harder.
Can you please just make a poll, please?
No, it's the right one. It's definitely the right one. The right one. We're going for the right one.
Okay, okay.
66% of people said the right one. Thanks, everyone.
Where is it? Not this.
What
Did
is
I
your-
lose the tail?
It might be me. I wasn't sure if it was working, so I went full ballistic. It's okay. Fine.
Okay, right one. Let's see what I can change. Now I see it's more bottom heavy. So let's see how much I can stretch. Look. Oh, this is just the cousin of liquefy.
I love that we have a little liquefy family tree going on in here.
And that's why we love digital art.
Yeah.
You know what? I will try a bit more with this one.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Henning said, "Get on my level." Yeah, honestly, I don't blame the people who were like spam clicking on the right hand side, because the people on the left hand side just clearly didn't want it enough. Flyer, not like this. Yes, like this. It's perfect.
Oh, now I see my mistake. Okay.
Oh, and Kuya's in here too. Hey Kuya, hope you're doing okay.
So maybe I did pull the head more on the left than I should have, because the body is on the left, not the head.
Oh yeah. I wasn't looking hard enough at the reference.
And you can make from reference whatever you like.
Yeah.
Sometimes you need to follow it closely, sometimes you can use just the parts you like. For example, this knee should be much higher, and then this can be secondary knee. Oh, I heard the Skyrim dog barking, and now my real dog is barking outside.
To go out. I can't hear the dog. It's fine.
Good. I just put few in the keys.
The option on the left was cute and really nice, but the pose is super dynamic on this one. Yeah, I agree.
Like, look, this can be this would be a really tiny dragon, but you can do similar stuff for the big dragon. It's more like portrait, because some people love to do this, and then draw the whole thing, and everything is in the frame. And I'm like, yeah, but I want to paint on the head and on the body, and now it's small and not primary thing.
Yeah.
That's what I don't like. I like to group it so it all fits. But most of the important part fits. Okay, we will do chest here. So it's more like this, and the neck would be then more like here. And then it can be more like this. I can touch this now, and then touch it up a few days later, and then maybe I don't like it, so I change it a bit more when I do my private art of dragons. Look at this.
Yeah. Are you sure you didn't use a turtle as a reference?
I did take a lot of pictures of my tortoise, but I
cute.
didn't manage to make dragon of it. It's too chunky. They have really nice front legs where they have scales like this. They're so interesting. Like, look, this is not my tortoise, but look at this. This is so nice, just to do a study of this.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's like a really nice pattern, actually. It's quite uniform.
And then the values of those blacks and then shine from the sky.
Yeah. I'd never like properly seen a tortoise in real life until I went to a friend's house a couple months ago, and we were just hanging out in his garden, and I saw something move in one of his garden bushes, and I was like, "What the heck is that?" And he was like, "Oh, it's my pet tortoise." I was like, "What? I didn't know you had a pet tortoise." And they just let it like roam around their garden.
Oh, good if they can do that and find it later. It's easy to lose it when it does
Yeah.
move. It's perfectly camouflaged. And it
Yeah.
will dig itself in the ground and then goodbye until a few months later.
Hey, Art Womble, thank you for the raid with 43 people. Unfortunately,
What?
we don't have any karaoke to sing. But you know, I really
Karaoke?
appreciate. Yeah, when
Hey,
we raided
Jaden, you
Art
better
Womble,
sing.
the pressure. I don't know what song to sing.
Sometimes I'm alone.
Sometimes I'm alone. Oh man. No,
It's
we
masterpiece.
raided Art Womble yesterday, and it was great because
Aha.
just before we raided, I think someone else did. So they were in the middle of singing karaoke, and then we raided, so they had to sing another song, and then someone else raided after us, so they had to sing a third one. It was great. But thank you. Welcome everybody. We are Melissa is doing a dragon for Smaugust, so you're welcome to hang out and chat with us. It's a very chill one today.
Oh yeah, I should then do introduction bit again. So we did pick this one, and there was this one, but
Yeah.
people decide for one based on this soul. It doesn't have to be all. I did provide a lot of reference. If there are artists among you, you can always pick those references on our Discord and start drawing something with us. Like these are for mouth, these are for scales, this one for the pose, this one for the wings. You can combine your animals and make a dragon out of it.
Yeah.
This one for color. Look how great the color of this iguana is. You can have underwater, whatever you want.
Yeah.
Because dragons are fun.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, I hope your stream went well, Womble.
I would usually make better sketch than these clean lines a bit more, but I say we risk it and I do flats out of this. Maybe I could clean this part. I actually didn't plan to do this far in this stream, so if you ask me we could stop it here, but no, we will start coloring.
Yeah,
Maybe I could base color on this one, but we can always change it. It's more how the lightning is work in your piece. And how the values, then you can always add the patterns later. So let's put this on multiply, lower opacity a bit. Along this layer, we're gonna group all these unused layers and put it here. You know what, let's hide all of this. So we have just our, I hope you don't hear the Windows error message.
No, I don't hear anything.
Good. And I'm gonna take lasso tool and make bunch of selections until I have a big one for the whole thing. So we have sharp edges and nice surface to start working on. This is really simple composition. We have a lot of foreshortening, a chunky dragon on it. This I now see because of the foreshortening. I will make this leg bigger later. Maybe do it right away actually. Okay, let's lose our selection. I don't like it how small this leg is. I need to unlock this now. And what if I stretch it?
Nice.
Let's see, it is bigger, yes. Dragon legs are tricky because you don't have real leg. To see how it works, we're gonna hide it also with membrane, perhaps. Because the membrane was stuck somewhere in the tail. Yeah, I know that they should be covering like the beds, a lot of stuff, but then that doesn't look appealing in a drawing. So depending on the drawing, sometimes I stuck it just right after the bone of the arm, sometimes on the tail, depending how it looks better.
No one
Because
can
it's
tell you.
personal art.
Yeah, no one can tell you you're wrong if it's a mythical
Oh,
creature that doesn't have anything.
I forgot to show you, like we had also inspiration stuff from other artists. You either have the author here, like here, to know who it is, or this is like Skyrim dragons. They don't have those membranes. It goes like right like an arm. So, like physics, it wouldn't give this thing to fly, but it does. Like this is Jamin, we said earlier. And this is how to train your dragon. So these things would absolutely not fly, but they do. And look how chunky and cute it is, and it's mostly textures and it's round form.
So adorable.
Like you would say this is a frog with the wings, but yeah, that's what makes it a dragon. And I did also, I wanted to show you this. Like I would find a dog pose I would like, and then I did something. It's more like demon than a dragon.
Yeah.
And it's drooling, and this one, like I didn't finish. This would be a bone or something that it ate, so now it's sleepy, and this little one wants to take it, but he's gonna wake up, and the little one will be in trouble or something like that.
I love him.
And this is the current thing I'm working on. So I found this birds of prey little baby. And I did make this one out of it because I like the legs and the pose, but because of the fluff you cannot see anatomy, so we'll have to work more on that on rendering. And I add a few of its siblings. And then I tried for the color theme, like this year and previous year, I just doing a lot of animals with no pigment, just white with pink stuff. But I really love bull terriers. And I found a reel on Instagram. Can you imagine me being on Instagram the whole day?
Instagram? No way.
So preposterous. On the video, there is nice grouping of the. It's not overexposed. I mean, it is on some parts, but it's nice for reference because everything is white. But you can see blue in the snow. You can see yellows because they are next to each other. Then you can see light through their ears and some blood vessels, so it was nice for reference for start. And then at this point I would start rendering over the lines and giving them more form, but just blocking in the colors and the lights I did from these two, so those were my reference for them. I just wanted to say that. I should said it in the beginning.
It's okay, it's so cute.
I forgot to do that. We have like 70 people, God.
Yeah, it's okay.
Let's go back to this one.
Oh, you ended your day 4 of the Womblethon early, so you can chill for a bit today. You drew emotes for 5 hours. Blimey.
Oh, emotes?
Yeah.
Nice. How do we see those emotes? I guess I will have to watch the stream. Jaden, you will leave me the link for later to check their emotes.
Okay. Yeah. Man, that's a long time to be drawing emotes, but I'm glad you had fun. I think I popped in yesterday before we did our stream, and saw what you were up to, and it looked pretty cool.
I just want to see real fast somebody's messaging me. I hope it's not work related.
You can take a quick look. Okay.
It would be nicer. I'm changing it a lot to have more like triangular shape maybe. Let's see. It's almost the same. Somebody wouldn't see the difference. I will just check to see. Nope. I'm just waiting to see if Amy has some news for me.
Yeah, okay. But you're safe.
Let's go back. For now. Katie will be where are my PSDs?
It's okay. I can fight her for you. It's alright.
What about Amy?
Yeah, I'm not gonna fight Amy. No, no, I'm not gonna fight Amy. Don't worry, Art Womble. It's okay. Yeah, we understand. You're very busy. Like every time I feel like every time I go on Twitch, you're streaming.
The person who streamed, right?
Yeah.
Let them go. They need to rest.
Maybe this is them resting, Melissa.
Okay, I will put you to your perspective. You finish the work and then you go to Moon Colony office to have a lunch and play games. Are you resting?
No.
Mm-hmm. Even better, I call you to talk until the like midnight. Are you resting?
Art Womble is one of the Moon Colony Discord original members. There we go.
Nice.
It's amazing. Watching wonderful art being made is rest for sure. Yeah, exactly. See, Melissa, see.
It's because of you, Jaden. It's not because of art.
I don't know about that. So are you gonna start putting some color on? Is that what you're doing?
Yes.
Yeah.
And there's gonna be ugly stage, but necessary and very much necessary.
Yeah. Okay, they're just going through their teenage stage. It's okay.
I'm not sure about these stamps, but I believe them for now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's say these are flats and we'll fix them a bit. After I finish everything, I always go around important edges to fix them a bit. If the resolution allows it, that is.
Yeah. What resolution are you doing this in?
This is probably 5K by 5K.
Oh, okay. I always find it really interesting that you guys do stuff in like 8K sometimes.
It goes up to 10.
Yeah.
And then when you have a bunch of layers, it doesn't work like it should.
Is that when it breaks?
I was so angry when I went to buy my PC and I'm like, I work in Photoshop, I need really good PC. Oh, what do you need good? It's not like you work on 3D or play games. You work in Photoshop, you don't need good graphic cards. I'm like, please just give me good. I try to explain that. They don't listen. They think they knew better than me. And they're like, no. This is really not a problem. I'm telling you it's a problem.
Just do what I asked you. Do what I'm paying you to do and build my PC for me.
Mansplaining me about my work they didn't do. Oh, I edited photos too. We call them retouching probably.
Oh yeah, retouching, yeah.
Probably. I did it too. No, you don't understand. This is not what I'm doing. Yeah, let's block out the background how we have it. It's some kind of blue. Maybe with darker blue. It's not important as long as it's not interfering. Okay, we have a lag with the character.
Yeah.
And some yellows. Some richer yellows.
I suppose those background colors kind of inform what you can. They kind of inform the colors that you pick for the actual dragon itself.
Yeah,
So,
because colors are relative
Yeah.
and they have influence on each other, what's next to them.
mhm. Yeah.
And also, maybe at the end, I do what I always do, delete the background and put the black or white. That's probably what's gonna happen, but for now, to pick more accurate colors, we're gonna do this.
Oh, you learned so much when the Discord opened up. It was great, and then you went full-time artist and got busy. Yeah, that would get you. But you know, you're always welcome if you ever find a spare 5 minutes.
And then the Jaden has all the resources to become the artist, but he ignores it.
And then I can be the ultimate powerhouse in the art community.
Imagine you could be doing the job of 3 people: community manager, Twitch streamer, an artist.
An artist. Incredible. I think that would be too powerful at that point.
Yeah, I just remember what happened earlier with the clock, and I'm like, maybe not.
Look, okay, yeah, okay. So I can't tell the time. All right, my one fault is that I can't tell the time.
It can happen, but to you it happened twice, because once you moved the stream that I needed to be with Leonie, and I'm doing something at the capital. I'm like, I have time, I'll be there in time. And then 2 of you moved the stream.
Yeah.
To move the stream, and I cannot be there in time, so I was hour late. Because you don't understand the time zones.
Look, I'm sorry. Okay, it's my one fault. I'm perfect apart from that one fault.
Oh,
Oh.
I will call this later. I would give phone to someone, but there is nobody around.
Oh no. I'm sure someone in chat will take your phone call for you. Just tell them what number to call and they'll do.
Well, I don't know how they're gonna know the language, but okay.
You can try.
You will excuse me if I just write small message. Just
Yeah,
so
go
they
ahead.
know.
Yeah, you're okay. Yeah, if anyone is taking a look in our Discord, in the Twitch text channel, we've got the references and some inspiration that Melissa put in there. And I'd love to see if you've been following along. I'd love to see what you've come up with, or even if you've done any illustration for Smaugust, I'd love to see that too. Because who doesn't love a dragon?
The Hiccup's father.
Hiccup's father, yeah, he probably doesn't love dragons. Yeah, that's a good point. But
he's like, they killed my wife. Spoilers, I guess I fine now.
Yeah, it's pretty old.
She picked dragons over him and her child. I'm like, okay, this is freakingly accurately like me. I say to myself I wouldn't, but I probably will. Not just dragons, like any animal.
Any animal, asks Melissa. Hey Melissa, do you want to go run off and live in the forest with me? Melissa's like, yes, let's go right now. You didn't know about Smaugust? No way.
Welsh, and you are Welsh.
Yeah, and you're Welsh. Oh, unbelievable. Hey man, well if you haven't planned out the rest of your
hand over your dragon now.
Yeah.
You cannot possess your dragons anymore.
If you haven't planned out the rest of your Womblethon, then you know what you need to do. You need to update the Welsh flag Either remove the dragon or make a better dragon.
It's good dragon. We have double eagle. It was fun to draw it, but I bet the Welsh dragon is even more fun.
Yeah, Welsh dragon's cool. At least you guys have animals on your flags. We just have a big red plus sign.
Did I send you the real British conquering half a world just to add watermark? And it would be small British flag on every flag.
On every flag, yeah, I've seen that.
Of Commonwealthers.
Yeah.
Watermark.
Tomorrow, I guess I'm drawing a dragon. Yeah, definitely.
Maybe I should pick some other color. I will do this, like blocking how light is hitting him and some patterns, but for later we can pick some other colors.
Yeah. So are you doing light and shadow now, or is this sort of the rough colors that you're going to want to do?
Let's call it underpainting, even though I'm digital artist.
Okay, yeah, okay.
You know what? Let's save a stage here. And we should also... I do this. No, I didn't want to do that. Never mind then. I don't want to move stuff. I wanted to have... Actually, I can do this. Control Alt, Control Shift C, and then Control V, and we have our stage here. Okay. That's smarter option. So we make something like
keyboard
snapshot.
shortcuts.
It's just Control C, Control V.
Oh, okay. I thought I heard like a load more in there.
Yeah, but select all and then special Control C, like just in case to copy everything.
Oh, okay.
And then Control V.
Yeah. England Plus, it's like the Disney platform. Yeah. Yeah, if you subscribe to England Plus, you get access to all of our BBC drama, crime dramas, and soap operas.
I only like, I don't know, is it BBC? Policeman Bud, what's called? The guy who was in Game of Thrones, the oldest Stark son, was being something like bodyguard.
Oh man, I haven't watched TV in a long time.
I found it on the internet. I don't have BBC, but I think they made it, like British people made it.
BBC Bodyguard. Oh, it's literally just called Bodyguard.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It's got so you say it's got the guy from Game of Thrones in it.
Yeah, I did watch that. And I did watch BBC Earth. Those are the best about animals.
Yeah.
With the old guy, what's called?
David Attenborough.
Okay, that one. I like it.
Yeah. Who doesn't? Everyone loves David Attenborough. He's a legend.
So I'm pushing in the shadows, what should be shadows, and then we can make the range of values like that, separate.
Yeah.
No, I don't like this is too much blue. Let's see if I can make it warmer and lighter.
Mm-hmm.
And then we can do the membrane thing. When the sun is hitting, you have warm blood underneath, it's scattering.
Subsurface scattering.
Surface scattering.
Yeah.
That's first what you learn when you watch tutorial. And then you're like, yes, use color dodge on everything. Maybe it's better that it's warm.
When I used to play games, I was like, I don't understand what this graphics setting is of subsurface scattering. And it wasn't until I started working here and speaking to you guys, I was like, oh, so that's what that means.
It's nice pinks through the ear. That's what it is.
Yeah. Leonie says the poor guy, they don't let him retire. They keep asking him to talk over animal shows.
But it's
Yeah.
so good.
David Attenborough is like 95 or something crazy, and he's just they refuse to let him live in peace. But I think it was his brother, his brother Richard Attenborough was the scientist in Jurassic Park, like Dr. What was it, like Dr. Hammond?
I don't know by the names. Is the guy with black hair?
No. He's like the main scientist guy behind the whole of Jurassic Park.
Ah, I thought of the actor.
No, are you thinking of Jeff Goldblum?
I don't know the names, I told you already. I wanted to say something, but I forgot now.
The expert from...
Yeah, if you're good at your job and do it fast and really good, they give you more job. The reward is not retirement. Never was an option.
Yeah, I feel like he enjoys it though. You know, I feel like he cares so much about the planet and about like the animals on it that he does it more out of passion than he does out of need.
I hope, because production can be hard.
Yeah.
Going to forest just to talk about ants. Being an old dude.
Dude, ants can be interesting, especially if there's a guy who's just like, and here we see the ant in its natural habitat, preparing to wage war on a neighboring colony. Yeah.
Okay, we have something, don't you say? Wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
Look.
No.
Gonna make a realistic dragon. Let's do the same eyes as on the oval and see what we can get from there. So first, we pick striking yellow. Striking yellow. Here is just a bit. Then we go darker, a lot darker. Move a bit of hue to make it rich.
Mm. Oh, actually, it's going to be really cool to have a dragon with owl eyes. It's going to look cool, I think.
Well, yeah, owl eyes see at night, see really good, really
Yeah.
fast. And also, I like making cute dragons. To me.
He has amazing movies about our planet, and it's honestly sad. People just watch it, and then the impact it should bring, take more care about the world fades away. Yeah, I think a lot of people don't. They watch it for the cute animals, but then a lot of the time it's like it's quite sad undertones because you're like, oh man, a couple 100 years these probably won't be here.
Well, not everybody can to help, but many people, I believe, help when they learn stuff about it.
Yeah, I think that's the thing. It's hard to do something on your own to help out, right?
And also, you need to check few times. Look at the eyes. You need to check few times. Is this a scam or is this a legitimate helping to this animal? I'm sorry again, just to see. I have 1,000,001 notifications.
Art Womble said, I think he secretly threatens every other voiceover artist into backing down. He's deceptively strong. Yeah, man. There's a reason. Well, to be fair, there's not much competition. What was it? Benedict Cumberbatch tried to do one, but he couldn't say penguin. He was like penguin. He couldn't say it, so.
It's Smaug already. Smaug.
Yeah. Penguin.
I have this thing that I don't like here much.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see which more is important. I guess the shoulder is more important. Okay, let's see what else. We can go even darker. But to go dark, it's not enough just to go down. You need also to desaturate and move towards other hue. So you change hue a bit more.
Oh man, I'm loving those eyes already.
Would you give your tuna sandwich when it grabs you from hand?
Do I have much of a choice? But yeah, I probably would.
Oh, why did I put so many these little stubs? It's horror always rendering them. It should be rendered at the end. I just gonna indicate them here automatically. Or we can group them like this. It's always better to group them if you can.
Ibori says the dragon looks like horned lizards. They also have the same color. Yeah, it kind of
Oh,
does. Yeah.
My husband had a horn lizard. Is that one? Like the dragon?
Yeah.
Bearded dragon. Is that the one?
Oh, bearded dragon is different, but yeah.
What's horn lizard? Is it the one with the blood?
The one with the blood.
It's spits
Oh,
you
it
with the
spits
blood?
blood. Yeah, I think so. Let me double check.
They have really okay. There is no there is no highlight in the left eye, and I always like putting in both. But okay, let's emphasize this eye.
Oh yeah, the three. Yeah, so short-horned lizards shoot blood from their eyes. For some
Is that
reason.
what he mentioned?
Yeah, I think
Okay.
so. I love that evolution was like, what's the most efficient thing we can fire at our predators? Oh, I know, blood. Yeah, okay, cool. Like other animals have venom and or they're poisonous to eat, but not these guys.
I think it stings nonetheless.
Yeah, probably. I mean, I wouldn't want it on me, but
Nope.
oh no, I'm getting phone calls. Go away. Oh, people are so rude. The Ottomans had bombs that only had goat blood in it to scare opponents and think they got hurt for real. That's pretty fun. That's pretty funny. That's like the ultimate prank. I mean, it probably wasn't funny for their enemies, but it was probably funny for them.
I didn't try it, but I know there are sausages of blood.
There's what, sorry?
Sausages.
Oh yeah. I think that's black pudding. I think is what we call it.
Here you also have a really big sausage like a ham, but made out of kidneys. And you can see just cut kidneys horizontally or vertically.
Oh, I don't know about that.
I'm interested, but more of the look. Like it would be a really good reference.
Yeah. Bloody good, I would say. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't think I could ever eat. I don't think I could ever eat black pudding, which is like the English blood sausage. I've heard it's really good, but
I'm hungry now. I could eat almost anything. This morning we had a problem with electricity. Well, not problem. They did scheduled fix because last days there were many problems. Like electricity would just go, and I had to use power generator, and that didn't help with my mood for this morning. And I also couldn't prepare food without electricity.
Yeah, I was a little bit concerned when you joined the voice chat this morning and said, "Oh, you're lucky. You've got me in a bad mood today."
If the electricity didn't come by this time, I would just try to put a bit more cables and make it so like on the other part of the house there are main internet router modems.
Yeah.
So it will be cable everywhere and power generator screaming on the outside of the house. And then it starts raining sometimes and I'm like, oh, the cable.
Oh no. So many people had technical issues this morning. It's crazy.
Yeah, Floya also had the same thing. She was furious.
Yeah. I'll have no fury like someone without internet.
I'm still blocking to see where I could make it more interesting with the shadows.
Yeah. Oh, you know. I was going to say, you know what would make a cool dragon? I think an axolotl would make a real cool dragon.
Yes. Yes, I had sketch on my Instagram for previous Smaugust, I think.
Oh, okay.
It's just axolotl with 2 wings in the back.
Yeah, yeah. It was just when you zoomed out. When you zoomed out, I saw like the lighter parts of his face came out, like it looked like an axolotl. So I was like, oh my god, that would look amazing. That would look amazing.
This is the skin of a killer, Bella.
Yeah.
I'm a killer.
Yeah, where's Dragon Twilight? Come on.
What do you mean? You want bird dragons?
Yeah, that sounds cool. Were dragons sound cool.
I have a Baldur's Gate for now, okay?
Oh yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's true. When I start my solo campaign, I'm gonna play as a Dragonborn because they're fun, and you can make them look like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So.
I did play just once, and I wanted to be Dragonborn so much, and the EM was like, I don't like 5e. I'm like, I want to be Dragonborn. So we did make exception for me, and we did make me character. But then he's like, oh, this is overpowered. This is so overpowered. You cannot use that. What? And the Dragonborn has natural abilities. They stopped playing. I wanted to play more. I wanted to draw my character. That's the main reason why I wanted to play D&D.
Yeah.
Because we all were artists, it would be great.
I agree. Why aren't were dragons a thing already? Like, I totally agree.
With yourself?
No, Art Womble said it. It was like, it just seems like such a cool idea.
I thought it was your original idea when you said it.
I think you said it first.
I asked you want bird dragons, and yeah, you said yes.
I don't know, man. You think I remember what I said 2 minutes ago? Come on. There's a film, I Am Dragon, which is basically Dragon Twilight. No way. I'm gonna have to look this up. In the midst of the wedding, Princess Miroslava is kidnapped by a dragon and carried away into his castle. What?
Miroslava.
Yeah. Oh, it's on Netflix. It's Russian. It's a Russian movie. Well, now I have to watch it.
What's the rating and IMDb?
6.8. So.
Okay, it's okay.
Yeah, it's not bad. Above average. Man. Yeah, it does sound like it would be a funny movie to watch. Especially because it's a Netflix movie. Thank you for that, Underraven. I appreciate it. dragon's looking so cute. I love him.
Yeah, every time I start dragon, okay, let's make it serious one. But what if it was cute?
He looks
If you
serious.
had
Like
big eyes.
he has the serious sort of. He has that seriousness to him, but I think it kind of looks like he's got a little bit of a smile, so he looks very cute.
Yeah, I always do that. What you do with lizards, you go a bit like this and then make a frown like this.
Yeah.
But what if we stop here somewhere? I wanted to see if I can add a bit more of reddish nostrils.
Hmm. I don't know if you should thank me before you watch it. Yeah. That's probably a good idea.
Well, it got decent. Great. What could we go wrong? Look,
Yeah.
we got lipstick.
Yeah, I didn't read any of the reviews though, so they could be like, this movie is terrible, but it's a lot of fun to watch. And I'm like, okay, you know what? I'll take that. Dragonheart by Dennis Quaid, 1996. I think I've heard of it, but I don't think I've actually watched it.
I did. When the dragon splits his heart to save the guy.
Oh, cute. Oh, it's got Sean Connery in it.
I'm trying to remember which one was Sean Connery.
He was, as in the actor.
I know. I'm just trying to remember which one is it. Because I have the other guy. Okay, I cannot explain. I forgot all the names.
In the movie, his name is Draco, but as an actor, he was James Bond.
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
You know how to read?
Yes. I can read books, just not clocks.
No, when they drink poly potion, what's called? Juice.
Oh, the polyjuice potion.
Potion, yes.
Mm.
And they pretend to be Draco's friend.
Oh,
what did
yeah.
the glasses for? I was reading. You know how to
How
read?
to read? Yeah.
And that wasn't even in the text, if I heard correctly.
Yeah, I heard there was some good
Improvisation.
improvisation in that. Scared Potter? Yeah. Yeah, I rewatched those movies a couple months ago, and I love it when they first get to like the staircase at Hogwarts, and Draco's like, you know, Potter, I know who you should be hanging out with, and you shouldn't be hanging out with the Weasleys. And it's like, thanks, dude. Awesome.
I think I know who my friends are, something like that.
Yeah. So funny.
I was so scared of those spiders for a few days. I couldn't sleep without my lights.
Oh, yeah.
It took me a few years to get over my phobia. to be possible.
I had a similar thing, but with so obviously in the UK, Doctor Who is massive, but when I was a kid, it was even more popular.
I thought you wanted to say he's big.
No.
Okay.
But Doctor Who was like really popular when I was a kid, and there was an episode with these like it was set in World War II, and there was these gas mask people, and these bombs would go off that would drop these like alien spore things that would make people's faces turn into gas masks. Okay. It was terrifying.
Because it was in the First World War with gas.
Oh yeah, no, it could be based in the First World War, okay. But I don't remember. But yeah, the gas mask kids Yeah, Art Womble knows. It's terrifying. And there's like one scene where they're talking to this doctor, and this doctor like is like coughing and spluttering and like gagging, and a gas mask like grows out of his mouth and over his face. Horrified me for years. Man, it gave me so many nightmares. Hey, Stefano.
It's usually something that's not meant to scare you, because it, for some reason, to us it looks so realistic.
Yeah. It's just like, I don't know, old Doctor Who got to some real scary places. You know, like...
Look where we got in like a bit more, maybe 40 minutes.
Yeah, it's a lot of progress. Stefano said, Melissa, your art is amazing.
Thank you.
But yeah, it's nice to see you, Stefano. I hope you're doing okay. Zencrux said, I find it sad how they didn't put Dudley apologizing to Harry in the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never read the books. I'm like slowly, very slowly going through the audiobooks.
Is that a must to read in the schools or in some schools? Literature?
No, I don't think so. Well, not in the UK, from what I know. It wasn't when I was a kid.
Okay. I will try to add some. On the eyelids, you will have some water, and then that would shine pretty nicely. Yeah, that must go over our line art. In the next stream, we will try to lose line art and to render it more.
Yeah.
Now we are just looking to see what we can block out. A bit more, maybe, Jaden.
Yeah, we can do it. Yeah, we can do a little bit more.
Okay.
Maybe another, like, I don't know, 10-15 minutes. Does that sound okay?
What if I say, oh, it's good, nothing bad happened to stream, it's gonna break immediately? Those are magical words. Oh, we were so lucky with stream quality today.
Melissa, no. Stop. You don't know what you're doing.
Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary.
Yeah. They say if you go onto a Moon Colony stream and say everything's going fine, it breaks. Oh, apparently they filmed that Dudley scene, but it got cut. That's interesting. I feel like it wouldn't have been a real apology anyway, you know. The dude, like, Harry, like, scarred that guy. It gave him a pig's tail, and then he got, like, attacked by a Dementor. I feel like...
What do you mean? They all bothered Harry. I wanted to say Gary.
Gary. They all bothered Gary. Their neighbor.
Gary and Potter. Oh, this could be fun. We could make the wings more orange-like. So it's like, it's not August anymore. It's fall.
Fall.
Help me. Fall. It's stupid because it's mean different stuff too, like the spring.
Oh yeah. Spring and fall they have a lot of different meanings.
What's the water called? Oh, it's spring. What's the thing that jumps? Oh, it's spring.
Yeah, and then you guys blame me for everything that's complicated about the English language, as if I can do anything about it.
You invented it.
Yeah, I personally invented the English language.
We're gonna add some like purple. It's not really purple, it's really the saturated reds and pinkish, but it looks purple in shadows, so it's like bounce light from the surroundings and the sky. I'm bothered a bit too much about this line here, so we can delete it just a bit. Yeah. Maybe I will see if I should make proper lines so they are a bit thinner, so I see what I'm rendering for the next time. I will see.
Yeah.
What else we can hit with really warm? You can do these body adjustments, yes, but it's much nicer when you do it hand painted, because you preserve a lot of tones. And then you have additional layer like a coat,
Yeah.
except it's digital.
Yeah, today you're really applying the sort of classic style of painting to a digital canvas. You did like a base paint and everything.
I'm pretending I know what I'm speaking of, Jaden.
Me too.
Don't tell them.
Oh, Womble, I'll have to try and find the scene on YouTube. I think I seem to remember watching it a while ago, but who knows, honestly.
This leg, I think I will try to push even more. In the back, like it got more atmosphere.
Mhm.
And this one we can add more saturation so it appears closer and more important, therefore.
Stefano, all of our any sort of open job listings or anything we've got will be on our website. So if you haven't taken a look on our website, just go to mooncolony.co and there's a jobs section on there. So feel free to check it out if there's anything on there.
It says
apply.
Jaden's job. It's open.
It says there's an opening for a community manager.
There are multiverses of Jadens ready to take a job.
The Jaden
We noticed once there were few multiple. There were few managers like you, and it was either Jaden or James or something similar. And like, look, they have their own Jaden.
Yeah, oh yeah,
They're
yeah,
multiplying.
yeah. Well, I remember, people coming to the Discord and being like, "Why is it that every server I go into, the community manager's name starts with J? Are they all you?" And I'm like, "Yes."
It's like Sister Jenny. Is the Jenny name?
I have no idea.
One that fixes your Pokemon, or police.
Oh
Jenny.
yeah, no, is it Nurse Joy or something?
There's yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's Officer Jenny, I think.
Something like that.
Yeah, and they're all the same. I love that in the
Seriously.
series. I love that in the Pokemon series when they first they go to one Pokemon Center and then a couple episodes later they go to another one and they're like, "Oh, it's you!" And we've never met before. It's like, what? What do you mean? Oh, thank you for the link, Christina.
Christina, I just got avant-garde music, I think.
Yeah, I should have got some royalty-free Skyrim-esque music to put on.
Well, too late. You didn't wanted to give me music from the stream. I have my own music.
It's not that I don't want to, Moses. I can't. It doesn't let me.
Other Jaden know how.
Well, can you hook me up, please, so that I can ask myself some questions? Thanks.
Okay. I think I can. You can go now. You can finish the stream with this. Like, here is the progress we made. This is when we made the flat, like this. And this is now. So flats, colors, and our rendering until now. I spent exactly 2 hours. Well, not just, we had multiple dragons here.
Yeah.
I guess I could also make, again, a snapshot of this. Yeah. So if you draw the dragon, something similar or something of your own imagination, either way, post it in our study channel on Discord.
Yeah.
I want to see it. Also post it on your socials with the hashtag Smaugust or Smaugust 2023, how else you want it. There is official prompt list. I'm not following it because I don't have 31 days, I don't know how many, just for this.
Yeah.
Maybe if I wouldn't do anything else but this, yeah, maybe. Then we could do each day something like this.
If only we had the time.
Yeah. I mean, Jaden, you can talk to Amy and ask her every day 2 hours
Amy,
for
do
this.
you mind if I take
Even on weekends.
2 hours a day from Melissa? Yeah, she might actually fight me for that. So I think I'll pass. But yeah, thank you. Thanks, Melissa, for taking the time and joining us. It's always a pleasure, and it's really cool to see you go from like ideas, like iteration, up to.
On what date we are finishing this?
So I've got you scheduled in for next Tuesday.
Tuesday or the other one?
Tuesday.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Thursday. It's Thursday. It was Tuesday.
I've already got something for Thursday.
Okay, what hour it is?
It's
really important.
It will be at 4 next Tuesday.
Okay, mine fine. Okay, we have recorded that. Thank
you. Okay. But tomorrow we've got another stream. You guys are lucky. You've got 3 streams from us this week. Tomorrow we have Tulio coming in to finish off his lovely pin-up Barbie. We haven't seen it for a couple of weeks, and he's going to come in and finish that off tomorrow. So if you haven't seen it already...
sorry.
No, you go ahead.
I did watch it 2 nights ago, and I'm not a girly girl, but I kind of like the movie. It was fun for me.
Yeah. So yeah, to kind of celebrate the movie, we asked Tulio if he wanted to do a Barbie piece, and he said, "I'll do it if I can do it in like a pin-up style." And it's like, yes, perfect, let's do it. So if you haven't seen it already, then come along tomorrow and we'll show you. And then if you want to see Melissa finish this off or get further with this, then join us next Tuesday, and we'll do that if Melissa is okay with it.
At 4 o'clock.
At 4 o'clock UK time.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks everyone. Bye.